Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? So today, you guys, I am bringing y'all a bunch of new makeup first impressions. I have not bought makeup like this in a really long time, like actually just went out and bought a ton of new makeup. So when I did, I decided, like, let me go ahead and film a first impressions on all this new makeup, because why not? Y'all been asking for makeup videos. Here they are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys see my first impressions on all this new makeup, because baby, we got some of everything here. Okay, we got a new eyeshadow palette, we got some new cheek and complexion products, new lippies. It's just a lot. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. A lot of these are going to get moved into my daily rotation for my makeup, because they are that good. So if you guys want to see how I achieve this look right here, my face is beat, my face is bomb, it's popping, then just keep on watching. Okay, so you guys are zoomed in. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. If you have been following my channel makeup wise for any amount of time, then you should already know that I am absolutely in love, head over heels, with the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. This has been one of my holy grail products for forever, for years and years and years and years. I've been using this product since like 2014 or so. So it's just something that I've repurchased over and over and over and over, and I love it. And so Buxom came out with a collagen infused lip serum. So this is the Buxom Plump Shot Lip Serum, and Buxom is pretty good for their plumping products. The Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme, I feel like nothing is touching that. I'm even going to use a different variation of this in this video, because nothing is touching that. But this is what the Buxom one looks like. So it just comes in like this little clear tube, and this is what the box looks like, and it says filler right here on top of the box. So I just kind of want to, you know, see what it's given. I don't think it's going to give me the same results as my Lip Injection Extreme, but I just like to try new products. So it smells minty. It has a doe foot applicator. I would have preferred like a flat brush, like a flat applicator, but that's fine. So it does kind of feel like a serum lip gloss hybrid, and I am getting this like minty tingle. It's definitely not like the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme, let me tell you, because that thing, it burns, which I love. I like to take a break from it, you know, after I use up like one tube. I like to take a break from it and come back to it maybe a couple months later, and then I get that burning, stinging feeling again, and it's just like, oh yes, definitely working. Okay you guys, so it's been on for a couple minutes, and it does give a little bit more than the regular Buxom plumping glosses as far as the sensation goes. It's definitely just a little bit more of a plump sensation than that is. But if you guys can see, my lips are getting a little bit of a plump to them, especially like the outer part and the top part of my lip where my cupid's bow is. You can also see that it's kind of turning like this red color. So it is doing something, but it's just not the results of my Lip Injection Extreme. But I will happily continue using it. So if you're new here, I just primed and set my eyes. I primed with the Urban Decay Eden Primer Potion and set it with the translucent powder, because over here we like to do eyes first. That's just my preference. And we're going to be going in with the Patrick Ta for Eyes Major Dimension eyeshadow palette, hella blingy and reflective. But that's the palette that we're going to be going in with today. You guys have seen this palette already. It is gorgeous. This is right up my alley, just simply due to the fact that it is a soft glam palette. No matter what you do with it, even if you use the darkest of the dark colors and the cream shadows in here, you're still going to get more of a soft glam type of look than anything, and that has been right up my alley. I still need to film my go-to most complimented soft glam makeup look, and I'm going to film that video soon. By the way, you guys, I'm also going to be using these Makeup by Ariel times Morphe brushes in this look today. So I will be telling you guys about the brushes as I use them. To get started with this look, I'm gonna first start with the Makeup by Ariel brush in A20. It looks like this. It's kind of like a flat packer brush and kind of like a fluffy blending brush at the same time. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna use the shade Lavish, which is this one right here. It's this really soft, nice peachy color, but it has a lot of little glitters in it. People hate those shades, but I think they're really nice as like one and done eyeshadows, especially if the formula is done right. Like, look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that is and pigmented that is. If I just built this color up all over my lid and then just put a shimmer on top, this could be a really nice variation of the soft glam look that I like to do, that I was telling you guys about. I did not expect it to be this pigmented though. I guess it's that Urban Decay base that I put down. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the Makeup by Ariel A11 brush, and as you guys can see, it's literally a huge fluffy blending brush, and I'm going into the shadow right under Lavish, which is called Absolutely. So this is an all matte color, and I'm just gonna use that as like my transition blending color to just really get color on my crease. These brushes are super duper soft. This blending brush is so big and fluffy and soft. It's not taking any time at all to just throw color right there on my crease. I'm gonna take a brush that's not in the Ariel brush set, but I'm gonna take this shade right here. This one is called Divine, and I'm gonna use that as a brow highlight. This is another matte with shimmer in it, but this one, ooh, the shimmers in this do show up really pretty. I was gonna say this one, the shimmers aren't as noticeable as the Lavish color, but I lied. It's very, very noticeable and very, very pretty. And so I'm using that to kind of differentiate between my brow bone and my crease, because that big fluffy blending brush really blended that color all the way up to my crease because it's so big. It covers so much surface area. So I'm just going to plop that right there. I'm just going back in with that brush and I'm blending out the harsh lines so it's not too much. I'm going to go into this shimmer shade right here, this really beautiful shimmer shade, and this one is called Legendary. Ooh, and it is so pretty. And I love using my fingers for shimmer shadows like that. I don't want to hear anybody making an excuse about not being able to use their fingers for shimmer shadows because their nails are too long, because baby, I'm going to go into the shade Mother, which is this one right here. I'm going to go in with the red one, the reddish tone one first, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. Looks like I'm going to need the darker one for sure. Probably going to go over top with the darker brown. That's what I'm doing. I'm going over top with the darker brown just to give a little bit of something, because I just want to use as many colors out of this palette as I can. I'm going to go into the shade Opulence right here, which is like that peachy tone. This palette is so damn reflective, but it's this peachy tone, and I'm going to use that on the inner portion of my eye. Ooh. These eyeshadows are right up my alley just because of that chunky shimmery glitter that they have. I'm obsessed, like, sis. And then I'm going to take the Makeup by Ariel A18 brush, and I'm going to take that dark shade, and I'm just going to create a faux little line and deepen up this outer part a little bit. Oh, and I wanted to let you guys know, these eyeshadows pick up with a brush, okay? Like, I'm literally using a brush, and it's picking it up. It's not going to be as intense as with your finger, but if you pack it on, it's good. It's gonna show up. I'm letting y'all know now. I ain't gotta wait till the end of the video. It's worth the coin. It's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, you guys, before I make this entire damn video about the eyeshadow palette, I'm gonna move on to the face. So I only have a new face primer. This is the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. This is supposed to be exactly like their Jelly Pop primer, only it's supposed to smell like mint chocolate, and it's supposed to have like a cooling effect to the skin. I don't have a new foundation, concealer, or powder, but I do have a new cream contour. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this primer as well as my foundation and everything, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel about this primer. So the primer definitely has that super stick quality to it, like the e.l.f. Jelly Pop primer, and it definitely still gives my skin a glow. It doesn't mattify it or anything, and it does feel cooling on the skin after letting it sit for a little bit. And it came out like this clear green color, so it's just a clear primer, but I do really like it because it has that super grip stick feature that I love. I need that for my oily skin because it helps to keep my makeup on my face. Even once my skin gets oily, it stays on my face. Okay, you guys, so on top of that e.l.f. Mint Melt Primer, I did use my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer for my pores. Y'all know I have to use that primer for my pores because some primers do not fill in pores like that one does. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe Filter Effects Soft Focus Foundation. This is not new, but this is what I'm going to be using. And then for concealer, I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer and the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. Everything that I use that I don't talk about in this video will be listed down in the description so you guys can get a feel of what I use for my full face. But I kind of want to mainly just focus on the new product so that this video isn't stupid dumb long. Oh yeah, by the way, to blend out my foundation, I'm going to be using the Ariel A24 brush. It looks like this. Looks promising. So this brush is good at blending out the foundation. Yeah, it's good. I don't know that it's giving me the fullest coverage that you can get from a brush because it's not, this isn't one of those super dense foundation brushes. This is more flimsy. I don't know if you guys can see that by how I'm applying it, but it is a little bit more flimsy than just your average kind of foundation buffing brush. I am going to go ahead and say that I feel like this brush soaks up a lot of product. So I don't think you would get the fullest coverage from this, and you guys can kind of see like my bristles are like filled with foundation and how it's kind of like sticking together. I feel like that is just simply due to the fact that it's soaking up a lot of the product, but it still applied the foundation nicely. Like my foundation doesn't look streaky or anything like that, except for over here on this side where I'm trying to avoid my nose ring because she's still not healed yet, so we're trying to avoid her. But other than that, it applied the foundation smoothly and it still did cover. Now I'm gonna go in with my cream contour, and I have a new cream contour product. This is the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream. Now I also did just order the new e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and I'm so excited for that to come in. It has not come in yet, so I'm upset about that, but the show must go on. So I also have the Huda Beauty Face Sculpt and Shade brush that I guess is supposed to go with this cream contour. This is what I'm going to go ahead and use today to apply it as well as blend it out, because I think this is what everyone uses with this product. I don't know, I could be mistaken. I have no idea, but this is what the shade looks like. By the way, I got it in medium if I didn't already say that. So it's like a nice warm dark brown shade. And how creamy is it? How pigmented is it? Okay, so it's pigmented, definitely. I don't want to go too overboard with it since I've never used this product before, so I'm just gonna put like little dots like how I normally. Ooh, this side is soft. Ooh, okay, so let me put a little bit more because this side is soft and it looks like it blends the product perfectly. Ooh, I like that. Look at that. It blends it out effortlessly. And I feel like you could even stamp it in instead of swirling it. That is really nice. It's a nice tone for me as well. Like, this tone really works. I do have a new bronzer product that I'm gonna use, but this is really good. So this is the sponge that came in the Ariel brush set, and I'm just using that to blend out my concealer, and it seems like a nice sponge. It's big, it covers a lot of area, it's shaped good. So I'm just using that to blend out my under eye concealer. Yeah, this sponge is good. It blends product, you know, just like a sponge should. Okay, so as you guys can see here, I got some slight baking action going on. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and then we can move on to the Juvia's Place bronze palette in dark. This is their new bronzer palette, and it comes with a bronzer and a contour. Now, the reason why I didn't want to buy this at first is because I was like, these shades are so red. They're showing up even more red on camera. This one is a little bit more brown. It's a warm tone bronzer for sure, but this one is a little bit more brown. This one is definitely more of that reddish deep color. So that's the reason why I didn't want to buy it at first, but I do think that it's going to work for my skin tone, especially because it is summer, and during the summertime I just use a more red tone bronzer anyway. It's not what I like to go for on a regular, but it's summertime. So to actually do the bronzing part, I'm going to use the Ariel A58 brush. It looks like this, and I'm actually going to turn it to its side so that this part is sweeping the bronzer on instead of turning it this way. So I'm holding it like that, and I'm going to dip and just apply it. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a red tone. It's actually coming off more brown on camera, which I'm not mad at because I like a more brown bronzer. But the color is actually really pretty. I'm not trying to overdo it, you guys. I'm literally just trying to get a feel for the product, but I feel like I'm overdoing it, especially because I am going to go in with the contour as well. So for the contour part, I'm actually going to use the Ariel A22. It's this super big fluffy brush. I don't know if this was supposed to be used for highlighter, but this is way too big for highlight for me, so I feel like it's going to work perfectly for this contour because I don't want it to be too heavy. I just kind of want to concentrate it back here in the back, and it's doing an amazing job at what I wanted it for. So just sweeping the excess just on my face, and that is it for this palette. So I do like the color. It is really, really deep, okay, but I feel like it somehow works. Just sweeping away that bake. That's really pretty. I do feel like I want to go underneath my bronzer though, kind of clean it up a little bit, like just a tad smidge, a little bit, because it kind of got crazy. I usually do not apply that much bronzer, but I like it. I'm not mad at it. So I do have a new blush as well. This is the Artist Couture Love Sprung volume 7 I think blush palette. So I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade because this one is a little bit too pinky purple. On camera it's looking kind of fluorescent, and I don't know why, because it's not that bright in person. It's a little bit deeper, but I think I'm gonna go in with this shade because this one is the most flattering, and it looks like it will go good with this look and with this bronzer. I'm gonna use the Ariel A 3.2 brush, which looks like this. Oh, okay, shit, I did not. Do y'all see all that damn pigment that's on this brush and that kicked up on the pan right here? That was a lot of damn powder. Jeesh. Oh, but it's such a, this is such a pretty color. Oh my God. I can see it now. This is gonna be like my everyday blood. Well, not my everyday blush, because I got some blushes that I'm trying to use up, but this could be a really nice, pretty, everyday blush color. Oh my god, y'all, I'm trying not to overdo it with these products because I feel like I just keep packing all of these products on, but I love this color. It is so pretty. That is pretty. For highlight, I have this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Gold Bar in Holly Goldhead. I remember when this first came out, like during the holidays or something, everybody and their mother went crazy for this damn highlight, and it was limited edition and people were just going crazy. And now I think it's a permanent item. It still says limited edition, but I was able to find this at Walmart. I'm going to use the Ariel A14 brush, and I'm kind of going to stick to the star right here. Ooh, so pretty. Y'all, that highlighter, ooh, tell me that thing ain't beaming. So I'm going to finish up my lower lash line, and then I'm going to tell you guys what I'm putting on my lips really quick. So I'm just going to use a brown liner, probably ColourPop BFF3 and BFF4, and then I'm going to use this Live Glam liquid lipstick in Island Tings. It's like this pinky peach color, and I feel like it would go with the look perfectly, so I'm going to use that. And then over the top of it, I'm going to use this Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. This is their limited edition one in Bee Sting, and y'all, the color of this is so pretty. I was like, oh yeah, that color works perfectly with this look. Look at how pretty this shade is. I'm going to do my lower lash line, and then I'm going to fix my edges because I feel like I messed them all up, and then I will come back to close out this video. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I zoomed y'all out, and let me just say, everything in this makeup look is A1. You guys, even the products that I use that aren't new, oh my god, I don't like to say y'all need things, but y'all need these products, okay? Like, first of all, the Patrick Ta palette, if you've been eyeing this, get it. Get it, sis. You need it. It's worth the coin, especially if these are the types of eyeshadows that you like. If you're like me and you like those really dimensional, shimmery reflex shadows, you need this palette. If these are the type of tones that you wear on a daily basis, you need this palette. This can be your every single day, any occasion type of palette. This can definitely be your everyday work palette. This can be an everyday soft glam palette. This can be a going out at night, you know, trying to get it a little bit more sexy and smoky type of palette. This could be a wedding type of palette, like your bridal palette. This palette can serve as everything, and I am just head over heels for it. It really surprised me. I knew that it was gonna be good, but it really surprised me. The Huda Beauty Tantour, yep, it's one of my new favorite cream bronzing products. The brush is so soft and nice. This is definitely going to be the brush that I always use with that. This e.l.f. Mint Melt Primer, I told you guys it has that really tacky, sticky base to it, so it's really nice. Both of these new products, this Buxom Plump Shots Lip Serum and the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme in the shade Bee Sting, both of these are really good. The Love Sprung Blush Palette from Artist Couture, love it. This is going to be one of my new favorite blushes. It is stunning on the cheeks. Speaking of cheeks, this Juvia's Place Bronze Dark Palette, oh, this is everything. This is absolutely amazing. You guys, this is amazing. If you're my skin tone or a little bit darker, maybe 2, even 3 shades darker, you can get away with using this. The Wet n Wild highlighter was good. The lip combo was good. The Makeup by Ariel brushes and sponge was good. I am just so happy with all of this new makeup, all of these first impressions. If you guys want to run out and buy any of these products right now, sis, I won't be mad at you because they are bomb. The look I came up with is bomb. I am feeling my makeup right now. It is so good. Yeah, whew, y'all need these products. If you guys like this video, then you already know, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know that you enjoyed it. Also, if you're gonna pick up any of these products, if you have any of these products, if you just like the look, sis, if you think I'm serving, go ahead and leave that down in the comments below. If you're new, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join the fragrance and beauty army, as well as that bell notification so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.